How often do you get that phantom vibration thing when your cell phone pretends to get a notification but doesn't? Enough to know what you are talking about, but not too often. What is it? An excessive overload of notifications while having the phone in one's pocket leads to false sensations of notifications ringing when they in actuality aren't. I've read that, pretty much, your nerves can have misfires and your brain has become accustomed to them, so it learns to ignore them. However, now that your brain is trained to feel for vibrations from your phone, it will acknowledge the misfires, which is why you get these phantom feelings. Not sure if it's true or not, but it seems to make sense. At least once a day, sometimes I get it when my phone isn't even in my pocket. IKR. It freaked me out the first time it happened when it wasn't even in my pocket. Not often, but the weird thing is, I'll feel it and pull my phone out. Then someone will text me like my body anticipates the text. If you have a phone near some wired or wireless speakers, sometimes the phone will cause the speakers to play a strange static sound right before you get a message. Maybe this is something similar. Never anymore because I don't use the vibrate function. But when I got my first cell years ago it happened all the time. I do, however, frequently think I hear the Imperial March because it is my ringtone. This reminds me, I never got around to figuring out what I want for a ringtone on this phone. Now I have to decide how annoying I want my ringtone to be, then go from there. I wear hearing aids. They have Bluetooth connection. I get a ding for notifications. When I remove them for sleep or a shower I get phantom dings sometimes. You're not alone. You're not alone. Oh shit. Cha-chap. Danny Phantom. Yo Danny Fenton, he was just 14. Enough where I've wondered if people with friends have the same problem. Your phone really is vibrating. It's so you take your phone out of your pocket and your FBI agent can see your surroundings through the cameras. This sketches me out. With complete certainty, I've heard my phone vibrate when it's sitting on a table next to me or something, but when I pick it up, there's no notification. Sometimes my phone will vibrate, show a notification, but then the notification mysteriously disappears. I can tell you, when I don't get it, every time I get an actual message, I have my phone set up to recurring vibrations. If I don't acknowledge a text, never. My phone isn't set to vibrate, so there's no reason for me to assume it would. Same here. I used to use vibrate, but it was killing my battery life. Figured that all the people who we need to contact me in an emergency knows my work number, so now the phantom vibrations have stopped for me. When my phone is on my bedside table and it vibrates, I can hear it from downstairs, as if it's in the room. So phantom vibration is a controversial subject for me. Used to when my phone was small enough to fit in my front pocket. At least 2 to 3 times a day. Now most of my front pockets are fake and my phone wouldn't fit in them anyway. I'm trying to think of the last time I kept my phone in my pocket. Maybe 10 years ago. Now they are way too large. I constantly feel like I get notifications on my Apple Watch, but when I check there's nothing new there. Me too. About once a week. But I raise everyone here a question. Is it simply a psychological effect caused by cell phones now, or do you think it's possible that we've had those sensations before cell phones, but never attributed them to anything? Or maybe it's the ghosts of your previous phones calling you lol. Nah, the last option is excluded as I remember getting it from my very first Nokia 3310. There were no previous phones. It's actually vibrating when it thinks you haven't used it recently enough. Phone companies don't want us to ignore our phones for long, so they just tickle us with a little reminder once in a while. #THEREISNOPHANTOM. Do you have a source? I'm having a hard time believing this. Oh no, not at all. This is a conspiracy theory of mine. I used to all the time, but Apple Watch finally ended that problem. Haha. Funny enough, I get phantom or notifications on my wrist now. Don't tell me this lol. Lots. Ever since I got my smartwatch, I can even get it on my wrist. The first time I went to jail it felt like people were blowing my phone up. I would touch my leg, where the vibration would be, and then I'd remember where I was. This used to happen to me all the time, until I figured out it was just me getting emails. Apparently it's possible to turn on notification sounds without turning on any other forms of notifications, meaning that the phone will vibrate, but you won't see anything on screen. How do you find out which app is responsible for the vibrations? I don't know. I just realized it was emails, because the amount of vibrations directly correlated to amount of emails I got. Try checking in settings to see if you have any apps that have sound notifications turned on, but no other types. I usually only receive it when I'm actively expecting a message. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, go ahead and check out my other content, and also don't forget to like and subscribe for new videos. If you loved the video, leave a comment.